Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the 2021-2022 school year. We're going to show you today a few different tools that are a part of your smart technology suite that you may not be familiar with that are going to come in handy and can also be used in any application that you're using. So you can use these tools when you're sharing a website or you're sharing a PowerPoint. It doesn't have to be Smart Notebook and doesn't have to be Smart Lumio. So let's take a peek. Okay, so when we are in our computer desktop, we're going to go and click on the Windows button down at the bottom, and we're going to scroll until we find Smart Technologies. We're looking for this folder here. And we'll click on it, and there's a few different tools that we're going to be looking at today that I think are going to be really handy to everybody. So the first one is Screen Capture. So this tool is going to allow us to get screenshots of really anything that is on our computer. So now my screen capture options have shown up. We have the option right here to grab a screenshot of an area of the desktop. So this is great if you just want to get a small section. And so now you can see that it's taken that screenshot for me, and it's giving me the option to send it directly into a Smart Notebook file. So great if you're going to be using that for a lesson, but I can also save it to a location. So I can save that image to my OneDrive, I can send it over to my clipboard, or I can save it directly to my desktop. The other options that you have for screen capturing in here is we have one for our full screen, so to capture the whole display. Mine's showing two because I'm working with two monitors right now. So if I wanted to capture this window you're seeing here, there we go, and it grabs a screenshot of the entire desktop. We also have this one, which will capture specific windows. So if you have different windows up on your computer, you can go ahead and capture a specific window. So this is great if you're looking at websites or if you're looking at a document perhaps that you have up on your computer. Same thing, we just click and it takes the photo for us. And again, the same options as before for saving it. And the last option for screen capturing is the lasso. So this is great if you're going to be screen capturing something that is not exactly a square. Maybe it's got some more edges to it. Maybe there's a very specific area that you want to lasso. You can go ahead and do that, capture what you need, and there we go. And again, saving just like we did before into a notebook or into one of these locations. So that's our screen capturing. So let's go back and take a look at some of those other options. So besides screen capture, we also have a screen shade. So for those of you who use Smart Notebook a lot, you're probably familiar with the screen shade to hide certain parts of your presentation. What you might not have known is that you can use screen shade on your desktop. So you can use screen shade in any application that is open on your computer. All we have to do is click on it, open it up. So it's giving me a couple of options. I can either select my computer monitor, which is over here, or I can select my secondary monitor, this one over here. So I'm going to go with my second monitor. And now you can see there is this big gray screen behind it, and I can lift that up and hide and reveal things as I wish. And I can come in from the sides as well and shrink it forward or shrink it downward. So I have this little piece here that's hiding a section of my screen. So this is a great option if you're doing maybe some predicting with kids, or you just have a section of your screen that you want to use a screen shade on. So, and you can use this with any application. So you can use this within your notebooks or PowerPoints or websites, whatever you are displaying on your smartboard. The next option I'm going to show you is your smart recorder. So your smart recorder, unlike screen capture, which just does pictures, smart recorder rather is going to record your screen. It's going to create a video. So this is a great option for those of you who are looking into flipped classrooms and you want to record your lessons. So we'll click on Smart Recorder. So there you can see it is popped up over in the corner here for me, which is awesome. So a couple of options for what we can do while we're here is you can go ahead and if you want to check out some of your options to make sure that you're using the right format that you want to. You can change where those files get saved. You can change if it gets saved as a Windows media or as a Smart Recorder video. I would recommend staying with this default of the Windows media. Just makes things a little easier down the road when you're going to share the video. And then right here, you've got your big red record button. So pretty familiar, you can just click on it and it starts recording your screen. You do have some other specific options though. If I click on that little arrow there, I can record my desktop, which would be your default. So if you click on your red button, it's just going to record whatever you display on your computer screen. We can record specific areas. So if you just want an isolated area of your computer screen to be recorded, you can go ahead and set that up, or record window. And that option would ask you to pick whatever window it is that you wish to record, website window or PowerPoint or your smart notebook, and you would go ahead and record that area. I'm just going to record my desktop for sake of right now. So I'll hit the record button and I'm going to choose my second monitor. And now it is just busy recording in the background. It's giving me a count up of how many seconds I've been recording. You can pause if you need to stop for a second and gather yourself, or you just click stop when you're done. So I'm going to go ahead, click stop. And now it's asking me where I want to save this video. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save that in my OneDrive inside of a video folder that I have. So that's just going to load up and do that in the background. Obviously, the longer the video, the longer it's going to take to upload. But as you can see, that was a very short video and it's coming down very, very quickly. And if you're doing flipped learning lessons anyways, most of your lessons are not going to be terribly long. They're probably only going to be maybe a few minutes. Here we go. Recording was successful and it's saved. I can go ahead and start watching it right now if I want to, or I can just click OK and it's all done. So that is our screen recorder that is built in to our Smart Technology Suite. So let's take a look at the last one I want to show all of you. Coming down to Smart Technologies, and we have Spotlight. So for those of you who are familiar, again, with your smart notebooks, you might know that you can use the Magic Pen on your smart board to circle areas, and it will create a spotlight on that area and that you can move around like a little flashlight. But the spotlight is actually also built into your Smart Suite, so you can just use it with anything, which is really cool. So we'll click on Spotlight. So it's asking me, do I want which display? I'm going to go with my second one like I have been. And so there's my Spotlight, and I can now make this bigger if I want to. I can make it smaller if I need to. I can change it to more of a long oval or a tall oval, and I can move this around as well. And that can be used in any application, not just on your smart notebook. You could use this on a website. You can use this really anywhere and go ahead and do your spotlighting. So those are just some of the cool things that are built into your Smart Technology bundle. You can go ahead and check those out. If you've got your smart notebook installed onto your computer, you should have all these features. If not, don't hesitate to reach out to one of your technology coaches or put in a help desk request, and somebody will get you set up with all these wonderful tools. Hopefully you found some of these interesting today, and enjoy your back to school.